Instagram just completely changed the ways you're going to use hashtags forever. So Instagram is currently testing a new hashtag limit of 3 to 5 hashtags per post, and that's down from the previous 30 hashtags they used to allow. Now, this change is being rolled out to some users. Not everyone has this change yet, but they are testing it, so it's something you need to be aware of and change your strategy in order to adapt to this. So they're trying to reduce spam and just focus more on the new way their algorithm works. So over the last couple years, hashtags went from being great, a great way to be discovered, to not really being that useful other than really telling the algorithm what your content is actually about. Previously, people would click into these hashtags and find content that way. Most of them are so oversaturated that that's not really how it works anymore. Now, their official documentation still says 30, but many users are experiencing the limits of 3 to 5 hashtags per post. So what does that mean for you, and what do you need to change? So with only having 3 to 5 hashtags, it really means you need to focus on what those hashtags are. Honestly, there's still not a ton of weight that goes into hashtags, in my opinion. A lot of how the algorithm works now, instead of looking at hashtags only to really categorize content, it'll look at things like, what are you saying if it's in a video? What are you saying in the video? What text is even on the screen if you do have text that comes up on the screen? And what are the keywords in your caption? So what this means is, yes, you can still go add your 3 to 5 main hashtags, but you need to be spending a lot more time actually creating your caption, making sure relevant keywords are in there, or keywords you want to rank for are being said if you're making a video inside of that video. And this is just a larger shift towards what Instagram is trying to do and becoming more like a search engine with kind of keyword driven content instead of kind of what they were previously doing with hashtags. So again, it's going to be all about getting those keywords in your title, in the video, on the screen somehow, and ranking that way. Even in the comment section, if you have people commenting relevant keywords, that does help as well for the algorithm to rank your content for certain keywords. Again, a lot of people might freak out over this. Hashtags really have not been insanely important as of the last couple years, but they do play a factor. So we're going to have to test, okay, do we want to put in some very broad keywords here, or do we want to niche it down? So I'd start with 1 or 2 pretty broad keywords that are relevant to what your content is, not insanely broad, but let's say I'm making a post about fitness. I don't want to just put sports or fitness only. I'd want to do maybe one lower, where if I'm doing something about yoga, I'd put yoga, and then maybe another niche down hashtag. So this is going to be something we'll test over time, and I'll give you guys the results and let you know how those go. But just be aware, this is something they're currently testing. Doesn't mean it's 100% going to roll it to everyone, but it does. I do feel like this will be something that does get pushed out to everyone eventually with how their algorithm's changing. So that's everything you need to know about all of the changes coming to Instagram hashtags.